I'm just going to go over a case study of a 69-year-old gentleman who was previously diagnosed with polymyalgia rheumatica. Polymyalgia rheumatica is generally a diagnosis based on chronic pain. It generally begins in the shoulders and or the upper part of the body and then starts to descend through the body over time, pain eventually encompassing the whole body. Polymyalgia rheumatica is considered an autoimmune diagnosis. So when we think autoimmune and we think about pain, we think about inflammation. Doctors will test people to verify that there are inflammatory markers that are causing inflammation in the body. And so this gentleman had some lab tests done, and they had found that he had an elevated ESR as well as elevated CRP, which is indicative of cardiovascular inflammation as well as inflammation throughout the body. And so inflammation can cause pain. He's a 69-year-old male. This is what happens as people age. Their pathogenic microbes multiply and proliferate over time, and they start causing degeneration of the body. They start consuming the body. This is the cause of autoimmune disease, degeneration, and death more times than not. He came in with a cane and he looked terrible. He looked miserable. He sat in my chair. I've never met him before. And I asked him, I'm like, tell me what's going on. And he said, Patrick, I've been waiting to come in here for a couple of years. And my situation has progressively gotten worse and worse. And I don't care what I have to do. I'll eat dirt if that's what I have to do for a year, if this is going to make me better. And it's almost as if he knew what was going on, my treatment protocol, and he didn't, but he was ready to get better. And that's exactly the people who I want in order to help them help themselves get to the point to where they have their life back. They're out of pain. They don't have anxiety anymore. They don't have chronic symptoms. So this gentleman was feeling better at about 3 months. He was feeling about 70% better. 6 months, he was 90% better. 9 months, he was done. We went 10 months. He went from having pain everywhere, not being able to feel his hands and feet, shortness of breath, cognitive issues, burning pain, costochondritis-like pain, angina-like pain, inflammation when he went to go urinate, couldn't swallow without choking, to all of those symptoms gone. It is 2026 now, and this gentleman is still good to go. He has reached and remained in remission. He does not need immune suppressants. He does not need prednisone. He's strong. He loves life, and he loves the great outdoors, and he has his life back.